Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 760. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers so I can have access to offering channel memberships, and I'm just trying to focus on the milestone of 200 subscribers for now. So if you do decide to help out with that, thank you very much. And lastly, if you are interested in my psychic and spiritual services, I am offering live chat sessions, written digital readings, and a program called the myHTS program for those of you who might be struggling to afford such services due to financial hardship. I'm also taking request forms and applications for the business week of June 2nd now, and the deadline for that will be May 30th for submissions at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in any of that or getting more details, please check the description box down below. So, like usual, starting with interpreting the number 760, we're kind of transitioning into some new energy here. I noticed that like whenever it goes to like 720, 30, 40, 50, there's a little bit of a shift, because then like that middle number, you know, it goes up ones, you know, instead of 750 something, now it's 760 something. And you know, ever since I started doing readings in the 700s, I mean, the strongest energy has been about learning, gaining wisdom, expanding your consciousness, your awareness, learning more about yourself, the world, other people, other things. It's going to resonate differently for everybody, but I feel like, you know, for most people watching this, you could be, you know, you're learning a lot about yourself, and you could also be learning, you know, a lot about something else or many other things. The number 6 is about unconditional love. For me, you know, pouring that unconditional love into yourself, you know, filling your own cup so that way it can overflow and flow into other people's cups, so that way you can love others unconditionally without draining yourself or pouring from an empty cup, or a cup that, you know, isn't full enough to be, you know, pouring into other people's cups, you know. There's just, you know, of course, that general message, you shouldn't be pouring from an empty cup. And if you feel like you are, maybe it's time to set boundaries. Boundaries, you know, that was a message that came through in the reading before this one, so maybe if you feel called to, you can go watch that one. Of course, you don't have to if you don't feel called. But with, you know, the number 7 of wisdom and learning mixed with this unconditional love for yourself, so that way you can love others unconditionally as well, I feel like unconditional love is teaching you a lot. Like learning to love yourself unconditionally, and it goes beyond just loving yourself, you know. It really, really does. Things that could be completely unrelated to you. I mean, of course, your interests that you're learning about are about you, but I just hope that that makes sense. The number 0 in 760 is about cycles, endings, beginnings, maybe something here coming full circle, which is kind of the feeling that I get whenever we transition from, like, you know, 759 to 760, 749 to 750, etc. I feel like there's a shift here in someone's energy or in someone's reality that's happening because you're learning through unconditional love. And I feel like because you're learning through unconditional love, you can trust what you're learning and where you're going. at the very least, the universe and your spirit guides definitely support this journey of unconditional love for yourself and just discovering yourself in general, learning who you truly are and having a deeper, stronger connection with yourself. I looked down at the timer of this video and I saw the number 456, which is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. You feel called to learn through self-love for a reason. This shift is happening for a reason, and I feel like it's because you made it happen. You are powerful. There was some magician energy that came through in the last reading as well. I feel like learning to love yourself unconditionally is also teaching you how powerful you truly are, because once you set those boundaries and you protect yourself, the people who truly care about you will show you how much you're actually worth, or the opportunities that see your value will show you that they see your value. So don't be afraid to protect yourself, because whatever is meant for you will find you. Whatever respects you and protects you, it will respect you and protect you. Don't overthink it, I want to say. I did see the number 555 when I looked down on the timer, which really confirms the energy of change that kind of comes from this cyclic beginnings, endings type of energy. So someone here could definitely be going through some sort of change or transition. This is just confirmation that that change or transition is happening because you are loving yourself more and more in the way that you actually deserve. So don't be afraid, don't doubt your decisions, I want to say. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 0 is still 13. I'm laughing because in the reading that I just recorded for the one before this one, I said the number 13 can be significant for somebody. And I didn't interpret it in that reading because I just didn't feel called to, but I guess now it kind of makes sense. But the number 13 for me, there's two messages in this number. 13 on its own is about good luck and good fortune. I know, some people, the way that I look at things, I don't know if I'm alone in this, but numbers like the number 13 or 666, it doesn't have the same connotation that other people see it as. I do associate the devil with 666, but not in an evil type of way, more so in self-destructive habits, temptation type of way. But anyway, yeah, good luck, good fortune. I feel like that 13 is a sign for you that this shift is definitely a positive shift. It's like you're manifesting good luck because of the goodness that you're creating within. Is the best way that I can explain it. Even though it's not really about morality, that's the best way that I can explain it. Let's say the light. Because of the light that you are creating within, you are manifesting luck and light outside of you. That's what you're attracting. The other message with the number 13 for me, 1 plus 3 is 4. That's about stability. That it can be about emotional stability, financial stability, material stability, like the stability of a relationship. It's very general. But this could just be confirmation for someone that you are moving closer to that emotional stability that you need and that you deserve, and the financial material stability that you need and that you deserve. That will affect more than just your emotions and your money. I definitely feel that you are moving into, I want to say, a timeline or a path that is more harmonious, which is awesome and amazing, and I love that for you. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these box of cards, which are cards that I made myself, if you didn't already know. Oh, this is interesting. We have 444. You are always safe. Release fear. This, I'm really feeling the stability energy. Someone is going through changes at home, at work, emotionally, something to do with your stability and your security. There's changes happening here. And the universe and your spirit guides do not want you to be afraid of these changes, because they are happening for a good reason. They're happening because you did the work and you earned it, and you earned positive change. Remember that surprises, good surprises, come from the unknown just as much as not so good surprises. So maybe it's important for you to be a little more optimistic, be a little more faithful, and get in contact with the universe and your spirit guides a little more if you need to help you keep your spirits up, because I really, 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 really don't think that you need to be afraid of the changes that you are experiencing.